Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I kind of just want to discuss something that is very important to me. As I've mentioned before, I'm going into my senior year at the Pennsylvania State University, and I'm a first generation college student, so college education is important to me, and there are a lot of things that I didn't know going into college that I wish someone would have told me, or I'd had a mentor in high school to tell me about. So that's kind of what I want to discuss with you all today. For those of you who are going to college, planning on going to college, or even for those of you who are already in college, I just want to give y'all some tips and advice that I thought would have been very helpful for me had I known it before I start. If you fall into any of those categories, please continue watching this video. And if you don't, you can still watch, you know what I'm saying? Give me my view. Anyways, so let's get into it. My first tip for, and I have my notes right here. I have notes. I came prepared. So my first tip is just to make sure that you have a balanced college life. A lot of people go into college and they think, oh, yay, it's my first year, freedom. I'm finally getting away from my parents. That was definitely me. And my mom wasn't even doing nothing to me. I'm kidding. But freedom, I'm finally getting away from my parents, alcohol, drugs, whatever the hell y'all do up there. And a lot of people see that, and that's what they see when they think about college. But while I do agree that it is very important to have fun, because school will stress you the hell out, I promise you it will, it's also important to make sure you have a great work-life balance. And always be sure to put your academics first. That's what you went there for. That's what your parents sent you there for. That's the whole purpose of it. I'm not saying not have fun. Definitely go on them 2 a.m. McDonald's run, whatever you want to do, hee-haw. But make sure you're still going to classes, you're keeping up on your assignments. Fun, yes, but academics first. And with that being said, my next advice to you is to make sure you know how to manage your time wisely. A lot of people, they go to college and they tend to get jobs, join student organizations, which you most definitely should do. If you need a job, get a job. They tend to get jobs, join student organizations. They have to focus on their academics, and sometimes they have, friends that they're trying to keep up with, and their own personal family issues, whatever the case may be. Make sure you have I'm not going to say great time management skills, because you really tend to figure it out as you go. But try to develop some good time management skills, because it will help you in the long run. It'll help you stay on top of everything and make sure your academics are doing well and all other aspects of your life. So if you need to schedule in that party, or you need to schedule in that dinner date with your friend, do that. But also make sure you have your assignments written down so you're able to turn them in on time and stuff like that. My other advice to you goes right along with my time management one, is to get you a nice handy dandy planner. If I wasn't all the way over here, my book bag is all the way over there, I would show y'all what my planner looks like. But I actually stole it from my sister. Don't tell her, y'all. But anyways, it's it really helps. It'll save you a lot of stress and drama, because I can't tell you the amount of times that I've had assignments that I haven't written down in my planner. Even this past semester, I've had assignments that I didn't write down in my planner for the date and time that it's due, and then I forget to submit it. I forgot to submit an exam this past semester. I forgot to submit a paper. I forgot to submit another exam because I didn't have them written down in my planner. And I was a whole junior at that point. So these are things y'all need to develop during your before your freshman year, going into your freshman year. Don't be like me, y'all. I'm a bum. But nice little email. Hi, Professor who and who. Sometimes they help. My other advice is to make sure you make friends in literally all your classes. It will get you through. When you need to discuss stuff, sometimes you have your friend you sit by, the professor will say, oh, turn to such and such, and have a conversation about this topic on the board. You discuss it with your friend in the class. Sometimes you miss class and you need the notes. You can reach out to such and such a person because I have friends, I'll communicate with them like, hey, I'm not going to make it to class today, so can I see your notes? Or they'll text me ahead of time and say, I'm not going to be at class, so can you, so we can figure it out. You and your friend can't be missing class together every day. But it's important to make at least one friend in your class. So if you ever have anything going on and you need to miss class, you can get the notes from them. If you're struggling with a concept that y'all are learning, you're able to bounce ideas off of each other and stuff like that, or even just to study together to better understand what the professor is even talking about, because sometimes professors aren't able to explain concepts and break things down to you as well as your peers, because a lot of them they talk up here and they don't understand the concept of dumbing things down but sometimes your friend do. So I would say it's important to make a friend in the classes that you're taking. Next piece of advice. I think this is number 5. So I'm gonna say, if you're struggling in your class, talk to the professor, okay? Talk to the professor, okay? Some professors are assholes off the bat. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some of them, they're terrible. They're not nothing about them. You would think that they didn't go to college and they didn't experience any type of difficulty during their college career. Some of them pick up the asshole behavior from them previous professors. But some of them are genuine people who want to see their students learn. So if you're struggling, it's important to discuss it with your professor. Talk to them about it. They're more inclined to help you if they see that you're trying. And I'm going to give y'all an example. My first year at Penn State, they literally set you up for failure. They put you in these classes. They're called weed out classes. Calculus, chemistry, and those types of classes to get students out of engineering and science majors. Right? I'm taking calculus my first year, and I'm not doing too well. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not doing hot at all. My first exam, this was my first my first time ever getting a grade so low. Also, I'm just gonna remind y'all, set yourself up from now, because sometimes college classes is brutal. But I got a grade so low, it was already time for me to drop the class. And that class only had 3 exams, 2 midterms, and a final. You had a little bit of homework points here and there, but that ain't gonna do too much. I went and talked to the professor about it, and he said, if you get a C on the next exam and you get an A on the final, you pass. I said, all right, I'm gonna stay in the class, I'm gonna keep trying. I did not get, I got a 69 on the second exam. I'm all right, we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna keep pushing. The day of the final, I went in and I took the final. And when I tell you, I was literally ready to just turn in the blank paper with my name on it and walk out and leave. But I decided I was gonna keep writing. I was gonna keep putting stuff down, even if it don't make no damn sense to me. I'm gonna write something down. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna put it on there. And the thing is, the exams were open-ended, so you're still eligible to get partial credit for some of the questions. May I write something down and may I put it down, and even if it don't make no sense, tag up on the paper. I answered every single question. I saw my grade. He posted the grades, and I got a C, which means I passed the class. Even though it's not the grade that I wanted, I passed the class so I can move on with my thingy, and I don't my degree requirements, and I don't have to retake it. When I looked at the actual exam score that I got, I did not get an A. Not at all. I did not get an A. I got a 52. I got a 52. But because he saw that I was trying, and I would go to his office hours for help, and I would discuss with him when I'm struggling, I would discuss with him when I'm having issues, he was willing to, cut me some slack. So sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all, it's important to talk to your professors when you're dealing with stuff, and when you're struggling with different concepts and learning stuff in the class, because sometimes they're willing to help you. Number 6, I'm gonna say join a student org or find something on campus that you like. And if there is not a student org on campus that you like, but there's something that you're interested in, start the club. It's gonna look real nice when 10 years from now they go back in the history books and they say, who started this org? And your name gonna be there. So it's like, if you are interested in, for example, joining the Caribbean Student Association at your university, go for it. But if they don't have one and that's what you want to do, gather up some friends and start it. Stamp your name on it. Now it's yours. You brought it here. So, yeah, like find your, sometimes like joining student organizations is a great way to like find your people, find your friends. Like a lot of my friends I met through a mentoring organization on my campus, and I'm going into my senior year now, and those are people that I met in my freshman year that I'm still really close with. I love them to death. The next thing I'm gonna say is like, even though going to college or going to a university is investing in your future, take additional steps to invest in your future. So, and I say that, like, an example would be, so I want to go get my PhD after I'm done with my undergrad. I want to get my PhD in some type of criminology. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm going to do it. But I am looking for programs that will set me up for going to grad school. So right now, my sophomore year, I signed up for the Mcnair Scholars Program, which is a program that's dedicated to helping low-income, underrepresented, and first-generation college students get their PhD. So it's the same thing. Like, if you're interested in becoming an engineer or whatever the case may be, you can join student organizations or programs that will set you up for your future, that will set you up for your career, that will set you up to do the things that you want to do. And sometimes it's important because they give you leeway into programs. Sometimes, whether that be like a program waiver, they know people who are in the companies that you want to work for, stuff like that. So join student organizations, because especially those ones that are like career or future oriented, seek some of those out and join them as well. My next one is, you need to understand what academic success means to you. So if you a C's get degrees type of person, that's cool. That is all okay, because at the end of the day, you're getting the grades that you want to graduate, and that's all you're gonna need. But if you're a person who is looking to go to Yale or Harvard for graduate school, know that C's get degrees might not fly with them. So you have to understand what academic success means to you. For me, is your GPA needs to be above a 3.0 or you're not getting into grad school. And might I say that sometimes that's not exactly true, because there are some places, like, even if you don't fully qualify for the position, like, you can still get it. Which ties me into my next point. Make sure you're applying for positions that even if you don't fully qualify for them. Apply for scholarships that you don't fully qualify for. So, going back to my previous example, say you're applying for a scholarship. The GPA requirement is a 3.5, but you have a 3.4 or you have a 3.2. Still apply to the scholarship, because sometimes, even though they have those requirements, or even job positions or like graduate schools, stuff of that nature. Sometimes, even though they have those requirements, they're not like hard requirements. Some of them are loose requirements that they're able to budge on if they see that, this candidate, even though they don't have that 3.5, they have something else that we're interested in. So it's important to like think about stuff like that. And at the end of the day, a no is just that. It's just a no. You can apply this year and you not get it, and you apply next year and you get it. So it's like, keep applying to those positions even if you don't qualify. At some point, like, even though it's kind of like disheartening if you keep getting the door, you continuously keep getting the door shut in your face. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's very important to like keep applying that pressure. Keep doing what you need to do, because at some point somebody's going to see you trying so hard and they're going to give you the chance, give you the break that you need. The next thing is you need to find you a great support system on and off campus. And whether that be friends and family, etc., the likes, find you a great support system. On campus, meaning your friends, your classmates, people that you, staff and faculty, people that you support, that support you when you need help. Because college is not always a bed of roses. It's not always good days. So sometimes you need people who you can fall back on and like, hey, I got a C on my math test and that could really hurt me. And you go and you talk to people and they're there to support you and give you advice about what you can do. But also off campus. So when you're home, if you have family members that support you, that's always nice. So make sure you're finding yourself a support system on and off campus. If you have a supportive family, that's great. If you don't, I'm praying for you, boo-boo. And you're going to make it regardless. And my last and final, this is a bonus, y'all. This is my bonus tip. Do not wait until your senior or junior year to start looking for internships and research positions and the likes. Please do not wait that long, because the more experience you have, the better it is for you. So if you can get an internship the summer after your first year, get you that internship. Don't, I got time, I'm gonna wait till my senior year, whatever. No, don't wait that long. If you can do it, if you have the time and you have the resources and you can do an internship your freshman year, do that internship your freshman year. If you can do it your sophomore year, do that internship your sophomore year. Whatever opportunities you get, make the best of them. So if you are able to do those things during your freshman and sophomore year, do them. Don't just say, I have to wait till my junior year because I'm going to be a junior and whatever, hee-haw. Make use of your opportunities. If y'all have any more tips and tricks to help future college students or current college students, drop them in the comments down below, because I need some advice myself. And with that being said, this is the end of the video. I will be doing future videos like this one, kind of like little chat session. So thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Bye.